David, sum up today's 2-0 win over Ballymena, which sees us move on to the quarter-finals of the Irish Cup.
Pleasing, important. Obviously, coming off the back of disappointing result performance last week, to go into the Irish Cup again today, you know, with a team that were going to come and fight, which they did, and battle, which they did. We knew that. It's basically their last opportunity for silverware. So they've been in the last couple of finals. I've no doubt that Jim had expressed that before the game. So it was going to be a tough game, and it ended up being a tough game. We found a way to take the lead. We found a way then to go and win the game. And the important thing in cup football is that you find a way to progress, and we've certainly done that today.
You mentioned last week's game. Just how important was it to bounce back after the setback?
It's always, again, you know, playing here, especially at Windsor, playing for Linfield in general, is a tough challenge. It's a tough challenge to manage because the expectation levels, everything else that's gone before about the success and the demands. But again, it's one that certainly I've went straight in head first as a young, youthful manager. Been here now 8 or 9 years, and some of the other bits and pieces that go on it's a challenge here. Honestly, you lose a game last week and it's the first one in 12, 13 games, and it's the end of the world to some. So I've got to regroup the players at times. I've got to refocus them. I've got to reinstill a little bit of belief, because you know they read things, they hear things. It's a tough place to play here. You know, the support today, you know, I'm not sure what the numbers were, but again, there's an expectation levels of us to go and crush Ballymena, which was always going to be tough. So we're through in the next round. We take the positives. We are in a decent position. We're top of the table. We're in the League Cup final. We're in the quarter-final of the Irish Cup. We scored a lot of goals at home, and I read and hear things which frustrate me and disappoint me at times, that we can be negative here. We've scored more goals than anybody at home this year in the league. I think we've scored 80 plus. I think today was 80 plus 2 today, 82 goals in all competitions this year. And we get criticised at different times. But again, I can cope with that. Sometimes the players need to reinstill. Sometimes we have to, I do, and the rest of the staff have to reinstill a little bit of belief. Sometimes it would be a little bit more helpful at times if, when they do turn up, we get behind the players, keep supporting the players, right at the end get behind the players, because again that's going to be encouraging for the players. And say I can cope with it. Sometimes the players need a wee bit of a lift.
Big bonus today, Chris Shields coming back onto the pitch, maybe a wee bit earlier than expected, but Jamie picking up a knock.
Yeah, probably. And again, whether Chris was more than ready to play 70 plus minutes, I don't know, but again he managed to get himself through. I think there was once or twice he looked as if he was sort of carrying a little bit, but again, Chris is, when you lose an experienced campaigner, you know, our most experienced player at the football club, and Jamie, to have the capabilities of certainly Shieldsy. We had Josh Archer, who's done extremely well of late also, and Stevie Fallon making a return again today. So we've got good competition for places there, and you know, that's what we want.
Back to league action next Saturday away to Glenavon. What can we expect?
A tough game. I know they were well beaten in the cup today, so Stevie and his team, they've done ever so well of late. They're going to be expecting a reaction, so we need to be prepared for that. We'll prepare as we always do when we go to Mournview for a tough venue. We always get a vibrant away supporter down there, which is great, and we look forward to getting back into the league. Today was important that it gives us then something to look forward to next month in the Irish Cup. And next week's going to be equally as important that we try and go and maintain our full focus then for the next 3-4, I think 3 away games, and then with Ballymena at the end of the month in the league, maintain our full focus, full stride, and gaining as many points as we can.
Well, thanks very much for taking time out this afternoon, and congratulations on the win today.
Cheers, Stuart.